Okay, now we're going to learn doors and windows. We're going to start with our front door. Move my face. So according to our plan, nobody's door and nobody's window is in exactly the same place. It's just in the general area. What is the same is our door and what is the same as our door sizes and kind of the window heights. So what we want to do is create little openings so we could, like, you know, how you're building a house, you want to create an opening so you could place a door slab, you know, in that door opening. We want to start from the inside. So when I'm measuring, you know, how far my door is from the wall, I'm going to be referencing throughout this video the interior walls. So according to my plan, yours is going to be different. My door is 10 feet from the interior wall. So remember that our walls are in a group. So I'm going to click my selection tool. And I cannot edit anything. I need to double click. And now I can edit specific things in here. I'm going to grab my pencil tool. And from this point, I'm going to click and I'm going to drag it over along this direction on the green axis, 10 feet, because it's 10 feet from the wall. Where did it end? Right here. So this is the end point. Notice how it did create a different surface. We will deal with that in a little bit. It's okay. So from this point, the end point, I'm going to click and I want to go up along the blue axis because we are going up vertically. Make sure my line is highlighted blue. We're going to go up 6 feet 8 inches. So this is where it's all going to be the same because a door is 6 feet 8 inches. Average size door, 6 feet 8 inches. Click enter and it'll take that line up 6 feet 8 inches. I have not clicked anything on my mouse. I'm just hovering it. Now in this direction as well, the green direction, horizontal axis on the green, we want to go 6 feet. We're going 6 feet because each exterior door should have been 3 feet. So 3 plus 3 is 6. And we're just making the opening. So if we're putting 2 3-foot doors in there, we need to have 6 foot. We need to have a 6 foot opening. 6 feet, enter. Now I just want to come all the way down and click. I finally clicked. Grab my selection tool and it should be one single surface. Hopefully that's correct on yours. Now let's address this surface that I made. It makes surfaces whenever you enclose lines. So let's just select it. It is selected. We can tell because of the dots, and the dots mean it's a surface, and I just click delete on the keyboard and it's gone. Okay, now let's go back to this surface. Let me use my orbit tool. So that's going to be our opening. Notice how there's nothing on the exterior, but here's what you're going to want to do. Obviously you have the surface, and this is, don't do this. This is going to be like an example. I'm going to click delete, and what happens, it's going to delete the opening for you. But notice how this is 2 different surfaces. So here's the surface of this interior wall, while the exterior is a different surface. It's this one. So what we want to do is make sure that opening is on this side as well. But having to line things up and all that would just be super difficult. So, we're not going to do that. We're just make it easier on ourselves. Let's go back. Here we have the surface of this wall. Remember, just this wall. We're going to get our push and pull tool, click it, and we want to push through like you're pushing through outside. And you're gonna see how it says on face. On face means it's on the other face. So it's now on the outside face. It's now on the outside surface, which is what we wanted. And now I can click it. I'm not too sure. I guess we'll see as we move forward with this video, but it might mean that that little blue triangle is on the face. I don't know. I don't want to say anything yet. I'm not too sure. But let's go ahead and click it. And now it pushed a hole through the exterior as well. So now we don't have to even measure the outside, it just pushed a hole right through it. And that's what we're going to do for our doors and windows. So now let's come over here to this kitchen door. So on mine, it starts 6 inches from this corner in. So I'm going to click this little corner. I'm going to go in this direction, 6 inches. Find that endpoint, go up on the blue axis. If you do not see a blue line, do not even click. Go up 6 feet, 8 inches. Go in the direction 2 feet, 6 inches. On the video, I said 2 feet, 6 inches or 2 feet, 8 inches is correct. I used 2 feet, 6 inches, so I'm assuming y'all did the same. So I'm going to type 2 feet, 6 inches, enter. I'm going to go down on the blue axis. And here, kind of orbit to give me a better view. There's our door. So again, with the push and pull tool, highlight the surface and push all the way through to the, oh, there's a problem. Oh no, there's not, to the other end. I wonder why it told me that. Let me try that again. Offset limited to 4.5. I'm not too sure why it's telling me that, but I mean, it works. So there you go. Now you have your opening on both ends. And that's what we're going to do for all of them. Okay, now for this door, I have it 6 inches from this wall. So starting from the bottom, this direction, 6 inches. I made the surface at the bottom again. Remember, we could just delete that. Click it, go up on the blue axis, 6 feet, 8 inches. Go on the green axis, 2 feet, 6 inches. And go down on the blue axis. I want to get the selection tool, select the surface, and just delete it. Grab the push and pull tool, highlight that surface, and push through to the other end. And there we go. Oh, I forgot another wall. Okay, I'm going to show y'all how to do another wall when you already have walls then. So we noticed that you're still going to need this pencil. So from this point, Ooh, let's not do that. Okay, let's go back to our views because remember I was drawing the floor plan with looking at the top and then I was drawing it in parallel projection. Let's go ahead and go back to what we were doing. From this point in this direction, we go 5 feet, 8 inches. Okay, and it's making a surface, and it's making a surface because we had already made it 3D. So don't freak out. Let's just get our selection tool, select the surface, and delete it. Go back to the pen or the pencil, find the end point of that. We're going to take it all the way over. And I'm just going to keep on deleting these. Now we just have our line. From this point over was our wall thickness, and our wall thickness was 4.5 inches, which is 4.5. Enter. And delete that surface again. Grab the pencil and take it all the way over. Okay. Still delete the surface again, and that's the surface I actually wanted. Okay? Now, this is why we can't forget this stuff. I'm gonna go back to like the perspective view because I said that was my preference in the other video. Let's see. This is the view I want. Grab that push and pull tool, and I do need to bring it down. Remember, 8 feet or to the bottom like the others. And there we go. There's our wall. And I'm going to go select these little lines in between and delete them. There we go. Because remember, I deleted all these little lines inside the interior walls. Okay, now moving forward with the door into the toilet area, the bathroom. Okay, so I made mine 6 inches from this point, and we're going to go 6 inches, enter, find it, go up 6 feet, 8 inches, over on the green axis, 2 feet, 6 inches, go down on the blue axis. I'm going to delete the surface, grab the push and pull tool, and push all the way through. My other door, it's actually 1 foot. No, it's still 6 inches. Okay, so 6 inches. Up on the blue axis, 6 feet, 8 inches. Over on the green axis, 2 feet, 6 inches. And down. I think I messed up. I'm just going to click this little back button. Click it and just go down on the blue axis. There we go. Delete the surface. Push and pull tool. So I can push this all the way out. There we go. Okay, those are the door openings. Now I need to make my window openings. First window I'm going to do, we're going to start in the kitchen. So 1/8 inch scale. I'm going to measure. And it's 5 feet away from this interior wall. So I'm going to go from this point over 5 feet. Look for the end point. And go up on the blue axis and make a line. So I went all the way up because we also have to find the 2 feet from the ground because our windows are 2 feet from the ground. So from this point right here, ooh, actually, not yet. Okay, let's measure the width of our window. My window happens to be 4 feet. So I'm gonna click, we're gonna go over 4 feet and bring this all the way up as well on the blue axis. Okay, so this is our width of the window. It's 4 feet. I could verify that by using the tape measure. 4 feet. Again, that's my window. Yours could be slightly different. Grab my pencil. Now from this point or this point, does not matter. I'm gonna click this one. We're gonna go up in this like blue axis direction. I can even click there, doesn't matter. It's just hovering over the direction, which is up. And I'm gonna click 2 feet. And now it'll find that endpoint. And I'm gonna bring it all the way over to this intersection. And now this is 2 feet from the ground, like we had said. So our windows were as tall as our doors, and our doors were 6 feet 8 inches. So we could go up 6, and you know what? I probably did an extra step. I could have just brought our line up 6 feet 8 inches. I'll do that on the next one. But you just look for the 6 feet 8 inch mark. And now here's our window. This is what we need. So I could go get the selection tool and select all those lines that we don't need anymore and just delete them. So I selected it, delete, select it, delete, delete, delete. Now we grab that push and pull tool, push outside, and there we go. Now that's our opening for our window. And let's go do the rest. So I have another window right here. This time it's 4 feet away, according to mine. Yours can be different. 4 feet away from this wall. And here's where I did the extra step. I could just do 6 feet 8 inches and not have to worry about deleting it. We could do either way. And then we could find the width of the window. The width of my window is actually 5 feet. And then I could go all the way down, and all I need to do is find the 2 foot mark from this point. I would click and go up 2 feet. Look for the endpoint, select it, and bring it over to that intersection. Grab the selection tool. Select the line you don't need. Click delete on the keyboard. Select, delete. Push and pull tool. Select and push out. There we go. Now we have 2 windows. Now another window in this bedroom. I have mine 9 feet away from this corner of the wall. So I'm going to do 9 feet. I'm going to go up on the blue axis. I don't know if that's 9 feet. That doesn't seem right. Let me go ahead and measure it. Okay, it's 9 feet. Now the width of this specific window is 5 feet. According to mine, yours might be different. So I'm going to go over 5 feet. Here it is. I'm going to go up 6 feet 8 inches. And then bring it over. See, I don't know why I did that again, but I could fix it later. So from the bottom, we go up 2 feet in the up direction, which is the blue axis, 2 feet. Look for the endpoint, connect it. Delete all these lines, select and delete. Delete on the keyboard. Push and pull, and push out. Now there's another window on bedroom 1. I made it super close to the wall. Mine is actually only 2 feet away from this wall. So I'm gonna go in 2 feet, up 6 feet 8 inches, because our windows are only as tall as our doors. This specific window is 4, 5, 6.5 inches. So I'm gonna go 6 feet, 6 inches. And I'm gonna just go all the way down on our blue. See, okay. I think I did something wrong. I'm gonna go back and go on the red axis, 6 feet, 6 inches. And okay, I don't know why it's giving me this green axis. Okay, remember, if we're going down, we don't want to go on the green, we want to go on the blue. So I'm going to go down on my blue axis. Okay, from the bottom, going up, we want to go 2 feet. And then connect those lines. Okay, I'm going to delete these extra ones. Push and pull tool, and push out. Okay, I believe that's it for my, oh no, one more exterior window. This one's actually 8 feet from the corner of this wall. So we're gonna go 8 feet. We're gonna go up 6 feet, 8 inches. And the width of this window is minus 5 feet. So on the green axis, we're gonna go with 5 feet. Go down. Let's find 2 feet. Select and delete. Select, delete. Push and pull, and push out. Okay, it's looking good so far. Now we have 2 interior windows. I don't know why I don't know why there's windows, but we're gonna do it. Okay. So I have a window right here that's 4 feet from this corner. I'm gonna go up 6 feet, 8 inches. And the width of my window happens to be 4 feet as well. And go down. So find the 2 foot mark, 2 feet, enter. And then select the line, delete, select the line, delete, and push through the other end. Okay, and now our last interior window. 4, 5 is 7 feet from this corner of the wall. 6, 8 inches. And mine happens to be 6 foot. The 6-foot window. Go up 2 feet. Over. Select the excess lines and delete. And push through. Oops. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the last window and I didn't really mention this. This can happen. Just make sure you see like this little like glare looking thing and it won't do that. There you go. And now we're done with our doors and our windows. And these are just the openings. These are not the actual doors and windows. So it is still on our walls. So if we click like, see, because it's just part of our walls. Our walls just now have holes in them. So we're gonna go ahead and stop there.